Recently, we got asked to be on a billboard. This is what happened.
Yes, JP, you're so manly. It's supposed to be open like that, right?
Is it? I don't know. I'm just leaving it open like that. Woo! All right, that was a lot. It all starts with one word, 3 syllables. Jelly Smack. So we partnered with Jelly Smack about 2 years ago. We had basically a dead Facebook channel and they help you grow on other platforms. Since we've been doing so well on Facebook, they're like, hey, do you want to be on a billboard and then a commercial? And Julia and I were like, absolutely. I mean, we both love being on camera, sort of. So we're like, okay, yeah, we're down. What do we do? How do we do this? Step 1, we're on a really cool airplane. There's a whole vlog on that. Watch that. Yo, this is good first class.
This is first class.
First time, first class. American Airlines. I didn't know you had pods.
Not only first class on an airplane to California, but also in a hotel experience.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Dude. Oh my god, my name's Mr. JP. Oh, it's real. I thought it was fake.
Why do you stick your
No, I
finger
thought it
in
was fake. That's dragon fruit. So, next day, we arrive at the studio. It's work day. We're kind of lost, don't really know where we're going. And then bam, the team, tons of people, meeting for the first time. On the laptop, they show us the entire storyboard of the commercial. Our minds are blown. And then wardrobe, we gotta look the part. Our color for the theme, blue.
Come on, bacon.
That wasn't planned, by the way. Every pair of underwear I have is bacon. I gotta be honest, I look strapping. I look like if Bill Gates adopted an Asian baby and then that baby grew up. And Julia looks Hispanic. I think that's amazing. Now I got like a different spice in my life than just white person. So that's basically the process. Like, they need to know your size before we actually film. And the director wants to make sure we look the part.
So it's the next morning and I am dressed ready for LA.
Right after we had like a little meet and greet party on the rooftop the night before, we had to wake up super early and just get right to work. So now we're at the studio. There's a bunch of studios all around. We don't know which one we're gonna be in. And rumor has it that Jennifer Lopez was literally in one right next to us. But yeah, so we're waiting and they're just greeting us with snacks because like we have to wait in the car. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, I'm not that hungry, but sure, I'll just wait. So I'm like, you know what? Potassium. Let's grab a banana. Sir, how do you eat a banana?
Oh, from this side.
From that, see, I do this side. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's different.
Yeah,
usually I would take
and then you snap it
yes.
and it smears everywhere.
Yes.
This is how the monkeys eat it. This is how you're supposed to eat it.
Oh.
We get into the studio. This is the behind the scenes part. Like, this is so cool to be surrounded by it. And the studio where we were in is where they filmed I Love Lucy. Right away, I'm like, okay, crew food. I was like worried that I would not have another meal. I don't care if the food's bad. I went into survival mode at this point. I'm like, I'm just gonna grab the food and just shovel it down. And nothing against crew food at all, but I think everyone can agree that it was barely edible. I ate all of the breakfast, and then people after were just like, I couldn't eat the breakfast. We were gonna get Starbucks. Crap, I should have waited. I didn't know they had a plan B. I thought that was like our only option for food. And I ate it all because that's how I was raised. Luckily, Julia couldn't because they were already doing makeup on her. And the crazy thing about Julia and me is, I don't know what it is. Maybe they just don't want to put in the time. But I'm pretty sure the makeup I got took less than 3 minutes. I think they might have like clipped the nose hair and then brushed over a beauty mark.
I really did enjoy the whole makeup aspect here. You know, not having to do anything.
I've never done this. This is my first time, you know, getting touched like that, and it felt good. I'm not gonna lie.
There it is, hair. Looking good, JP. You kind of look like you always look.
Transformation into a trailer that says Verde on it, like a green salsa. And it was a nice trailer. I mean, I had a bathroom in there. That was the part that I liked. And we were like right next door to Patrick Starr, and I think he smiled at me once, which was cool. But it could have been someone behind me. It's probably more realistic.
They're coming here in 10 minutes and they're gonna bring us to the wardrobe, so don't get to look chic like this, I'm gonna look chic like that.
That's the trailer life, guys. On to the next thing. Boom, wardrobe. We gotta get back into our clothes.
Once the hair and makeup was done, we were brought into wardrobe to get ready with our clothes. And then once I was all ready, JP was in the voiceover room recording his voiceovers.
You create, you resonate, now dominate.
So I'm in his room and I'm like just going all at it. I'm like, dude, this is my moment. I love doing voiceovers. This is a voiceover. I'm doing a voiceover, watching myself do a voiceover. Inception voiceovers. So now we're going to the stage. This is where we have to do our photo shoot. This is where what you saw earlier with the billboards is happening now. And my goodness, it was magical. I felt like an Avenger, just not doing anything really that cool. This was probably the most efficient production I've ever been on. There wasn't a penny of a second wasted. We're given as many options as possible. My face moved in so many different directions. My mouth made shapes I didn't know my mouth could make. Jelly Smack helps top creators propel to their
We're getting
top of their
smacked by
game.
the jelly in the face.
On to the next studio. This one is where we're gonna be doing the commercial shots that are in motion. So like videos. This place was enormous and extremely intimidating. Luckily, all I had was horrible breakfast and a bunch of coffee. So I had to hold it, if you know what I mean. And action, pose, move, smile. I mean, that's basically what I had to do for what, 3 hours? And we did a gosh darn good job at that. This is what I did, 4 hours. This. I'm like Captain America. I can do this all day. Julia's shoes were very uncomfortable. I definitely made out like a bandit. No makeup, a sweater, shoes that felt like pillows. And I guess Julia was enormously uncomfortable and I feel for that. Luckily, she only has permanent scars on her feet. Yeah, she'll be fine. She'll get over it.
And then we were ushered out into a car and had to leave because we had to go to the special stage. Only 2 creators in the campaign are on the volumetric stage, which happens to be the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life.
So for the final act of this whole journey, we get picked up to go to a secret, like sketchy warehouse where they call it a 3D volumetric stage that looks straight out of the Matrix Reloaded. Like I'm just picturing 1,000 Agent Smiths coming at me.
There's like so many cameras and it's just all green screen and it's so beautiful.
The craziest thing about the stage is that I don't think any of this footage was used in the commercial, but it did turn us into an NFT. I just gotta contact the guy. We got his email or something because I wanna make Julia and myself an NFT and we'll offer perks with an NFT like VIP seating at our new restaurant that we're gonna open up. Thanks Gary Vee for the advice. NFTs, they'll be dropping. We'll put a link in the description, healthyjunkfood.com. You'll be alerted with anything. Sign up for the newsletter. We'll let you know when those NFTs drop. Anyway, this was one of the craziest stages ever because it's all green screen. You have to walk at a specific pace and every second of footage is an entire gigabyte. This is all one day, folks. We've literally been at it for about 9 hours and here we are at the final act. So we had to change out of our outfits, eat lunch, of course it's super California healthy, and then get right back in your outfits and boom, get on that stage. And this was the coolest thing to watch back though. Like honestly, look at that. We're doing some dancing. And I got really sick of the song Where the Party At by Jagged Edge featuring Nelly. I had to hear it every time I walked on stage. We should have done the Macarena. That would have been the best. And that's a wrap. We're done with the shoot. We fly back to Orlando.
Just a baby. Just a baby. Isn't her hug the best?
Nothing happens for a really long time until the day in which the commercials and the billboard launch. And right away, what's the first thing we see on Facebook? Our friend on Facebook tagged us like, oh, I'm just walking through like Soho, New York City, and bam, billboard. And we were like, oh, posted on social media. And then we're like, wait, we need to go there. We can't just keep looking at these billboards. When's the next time I'm ever gonna be on a billboard? This probably won't happen again. We book a flight direct to New York City, see the billboards.
JP, there it is.
And now we have finally caught up to the climax of our experience, seeing myself on a wall. All right, we made it to New York City.
New York.
We're gonna get some dinner.
Wait, let me fix my shoe.
Okay.
Let me fix my shoe.
Fix your shoe. Wait, that girl looks like you.
She's cute.
That looks like you. Look at that mouth.
So we were really having fun with it. We were trying to like say like, okay, now we have a billboard. What can we do with it? What if you were walking down the street and then like suddenly saw it there like you didn't even know? You know, we did a bunch of that, took a lot of photos. But I think JP was just having like a lot of fun being like, hey, that's me up there, right? Munchie, Munchie, you gotta entertain the audience, not me. You're so cute. Mwah.
Hey, look at the billboard. That's me. Yeah. Oh, you do? Oh, cool. Oh, yeah, JP. Wow, I didn't know
you gotta
could-
drive.
All right, I gotta go.
Careful.
I dressed up, got my little pink shirt on, 15 degrees Fahrenheit weather. My nips are probably pretty hard. I just couldn't do it anymore. So as you see the other billboards and me goofily running by them, I'm wearing this jacket, this ugly green large jacket that I've owned for 20 years. That's what I wore. That was a good time. So that's our journey and the behind the scenes of our whole experience with Jelly Smack and creating this beautiful work of art. I hope you guys enjoyed the whole behind the scenes. And we're gonna keep vlogging this stuff because memories, it's all we have. Those little pieces of memories in our life. And we can eternalize them for you guys online. Thank you.